Stampin' friends, happy Friday, happy Halloween. I hope that you have a very safe and fun evening today. Welcome. I'm so happy that you're here joining me today. We're going to play with a new product called Pet Love Bundle. Super cute, especially if you are a pet lover. As you hop on, say hello. Let me know who is joining me today. My name is Deborah Harrison with Simply Sweet and Ink Designs. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in San Antonio, Texas. All right, so as you're getting the notifications, I'm going to go ahead and turn on the chat so I can see you. And so quick reminder, let's see, let me show you. Let me see, I have my notes here. I should look at my notes. Quick reminder, tomorrow morning, and I forgot to mention this last week. So at 9 o'clock Central Time, you're going to get the email for the week 4, but project 6 of the Homemade Treats Project Christmas series. So for those who got the packet, make sure get your project 6 packet out and ready to go tomorrow and have fun with that. All right. For those who got the kit, I would love to know, are you enjoying the homemade series, Christmas projects? And are you enjoying some of the little treats that you're finding inside? There are more to come. It's a fun one. All right. Also, too, let me turn my camera down. So, let me see, where are we at? So we have, I am like totally backwards here. All right, real quick. So let me start with this. So Pet Love, we're going to be playing for the next online craft along. That will be on Tuesday, November 25th at 2 o'clock Central Time here on YouTube. And we're going to be making 4 super cute projects with that bundle. As we're going to make 3 cards and we're going to make this cute little treat box as part of that. Now, if you want to do the project kit, then just to let you know, the cost is $46 shipped to you. It will have your pre-cut cardstock pieces, but it will also include for you a full pack of the textured stripes, cards, and envelopes. You'll get a full pack of, this is a new embellishment coming in November called Earthy Matte Dots. And then you'll also get a full spool of the red and white baker's twine. So that will come as part of your project packet. And then the registration, I'm leaving for backstage on the 10th of November. So I got to really kind of get everything out by the 8th, which means I have a very, very short turnaround period for this project kit. So registration will close on this Tuesday, November 4th. So if you would like to sign up for that, I think the link should be in this video description. If not, I will make sure it is. I did send an email out the other day about it, and then I will send another. It will be in tomorrow's email to sign up as well. So registration for the Pet Love Project Kit Craft Along is going to close on Tuesday, November 4th. Then on Wednesday, November 5th, the sign up or the subscription period closes for the November Sweet Creations Club to make 4 cards, which right there, and a little gift box. So it is $43 a month to be a monthly subscriber, or if you want to do the 1-month kit for $48. And then I'm going to have to ship everything out by the 8th. All right, so real quick, I just got to share this with you guys. I have to share this with you. I'm so excited. So at the beginning of this month, I told my team with this starter kit promotion, it's so amazing. I said, guys, I think our team can grow to 50 members. We started at 23. As of last night, we were at 50 members. So we have added 27 people to our Simply Sweet Stampers team. So I'm just so excited for all the new stampers who have joined our community. And so tonight is the very last night to sign up to get that starter kit special where you can get it, pay $35 and select $125 in product, or pay $99 and select $189. I am so excited that we were able to offer that to you this month, and I hope that you have taken advantage of it. If not, you have a little bit more time, but I would hurry, all right? And if you would like to join with my Simply Sweet Stampers team, the link is in this video description. All right, let's see. I see y'all are hopping on. Great. Okay, so today we're going to make this really cute treat pouch. Now, I was literally moments ago, I was typing, like finishing up some my blog post for this project, and I realized I use hot chocolate packets. So this was intended, this sample is just for like giving to a human, okay? Please, if you don't know, or if you do know, just as a reminder, do not give chocolate to pets. It can be harmful to them. Granted, different types of chocolates are more harmful than others, but as a general rule, do not give chocolate to pets. I did not have time to change this out, so we're going to go with it. But you can substitute this out if you want to give it for a pet, or somebody who has a pet. Just switch it out for something that's pet friendly and safe for them. This was just intended just as a really quick, fun idea for humans. All right. So what we're going to do is we are going to use, and we are using the Pet Love Bundle. Now, I'm not using the stamp set. I am using it in the craft-along, but I'm not using it for the project today because everything just needs the dies. So I am going to need, no, not this one. I don't need this one because I already pre-cut all those. I am going to be borrowing, because I created a little window here. So I am borrowing from the paper tags die set. I am borrowing this one particular die that looks like a dog bone. It's like so cute. There's actually two of them. So if you wanted to layer them, you could, but I'm using the stitched one to make the larger opening. So I do need to make sure, keep this out. And then I do have for tomorrow, now I told you at 9 o'clock in the morning Central Time will be the project sheet for the Homemade Treats Christmas series, but at 3 o'clock Central Time will be the project sheet for today's project we're making. And I'll have all the pictures and instructions and supplies that I am using. So if you'd like to purchase those in my online store, they're available for you to do so. All right, so let's see. We are going to be using a piece of crumb cake cardstock. It measures 4 1/4 by 11 inches. I do have the quick measurements here for you, but I'm going to share with you. I think this is a little bit easier to see. We're going to score it 4, 4 1/2, 9, and 9 1/2 inches. And so basically what that's going to do is that is going to create the pocket part right here. And then you got a little fold over flap. So that is what is going on right there. So I'm going to burnish my score lines. And then before I do anything else, what I'm going to do is I need to create that little window for my treat pouch here. So I am going to borrow that die from the paper tags dies, which I didn't even put it on there. I totally forgot on my list. So we're going to grab this and I want to position it right here. So here's the flap part. This is the part that's going to flap over. So what I want to do is I want to position the dog bone die kind of towards the bottom of this large 4-inch section. It's a little hard to see on my cardstock here. That's why I wanted to show you. So here's our top flap, and we're just going to position it right here. Now, what you can do is I'm just going to add a little washi tape, help hold it in place while I'm die cutting. And it's probably roughly about 3/4 of an inch up because I don't want it to be totally covered when my flap folds over. All right, so I'm gonna grab the die cutting machine. And I am using, if you have this machine, I am using the base plate 1, the shim 2, a clear plate 3. Then I'm going to sandwich in my cardstock with the die. Again, remember this is going on the 4-inch large panel there. I'm gonna sandwich it with another plate 3. Oh, there we go. We've got our opening, and you can just save this tag for something else if you wouldn't want to use it for something else, another project. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to take a strip from the textured notes or textured stripes cards. And you're thinking, well, Deborah, I don't want to cut into a full card base, right? Well, the idea is from the actual craft along, for those who are doing the craft along, you will, when you cut these panels for the background pieces, you're going to end up with a strip. And so what you can do is you can take that strip and we're going to repurpose it and use it on the pouch. So there was a method to my madness. So this strip is 1 1/4 by 4 1/4, and I am going to glue it right here on my fold over flap. And then I am going to let that dry for a moment. I'm going to show you the other pieces that I die cut out using the Pet Love Bundle. And that is, we have here, we're going to have the bandana in the full color that's in basic beige. We're going to have the little polka dot accent layer in real red. We have the bandana knot in real red. Then we have the ball, and this is all cut. It's a circle. It's a large circle as part of the die set. It's also in basic beige. The ball accent is in misty moonlight. And then we have one dog bone right here, which is in basic white. So those are the pieces that we're just going to put together, and then we're just going to add them onto our project. So I'm just going to take the polka dot bandana. Let's add a little glue. And it's really nice. It just all lines up beautifully with your full image here. And then for the knot, I am going to pop it up with dimensionals. I like it just to be a little bit, have a little height to it. Okay. And so let's go ahead. I'm going to put the little ball together. And they just line up as well, edge to edge. And then what I'm going to do is now I'm going to add in my treats. Now, like I said, I have pets. I have 2 cats, but I don't have any treats for them. So I am just using hot chocolate. This is totally what I had in my stash, readily available. But I designed this so that it's 1/2 inch wide. So if you want to add in some pet treats, you can. So please, again, don't give pets chocolate. This is only for humans. So I did use the clear medium envelopes from Stampin' Up. Put in 2 packets of hot chocolate. And has anybody had Mexican style hot chocolate? Oh my gosh, it is so good. It's basically hot chocolate with a little bit of cinnamon, but it is very, very yummy. So I'm just going to close this up. And then I am going to just adhere this on with some glue dots so that it's not moving around inside my pouch. So I'm just going to take a couple of glue dots. And I'm going to open up right here, and I'm going to insert right here above the score line. I'm just going to add this in, just press down a little bit, and then I'm going to fold this over. And before I fold over this flap, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little small hole punch. This is a 1/2 inch circle punch. You can use whatever you have. I just want to make some little semicircle notches here because that is going to help hold my baker's twine to keep it closed. And of course, you could do this before you add in your treats. All right, so now that I have this, now I'm going to fold this closed, and I'm just going to wrap a piece of ribbon. And let's see, what was it? I want to say 16, 26. It looks like it's 30 inches long. So this is the red and white baker's twine. I'm just going to take it and we'll wrap it a couple times around. And then I am just going to tie a knot, keep everything closed inside there. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to start decorating everything up. There we go. And then I'm just going to pop up the bandana at the top with dimensionals, straddling the twine. And there we go. I'm just going to put that at the top, but you do want to make sure that your dimensional doesn't go too far down because you don't want it to adhere right there on your actual panel there. And then I'm going to pop up the ball with a couple of dimensionals. I probably could have gone a little bit higher on that dog bone, but it'll be fine. You know what? I think I'm going to change it. Let's put the ball up here. How about that? We'll just switch it up a little bit. We can do that. And then I'm just going to glue this on with a little bit of glue and have it go at an angle. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Earthy Matte Dots. Now these are coming in November 4th. They're not quite available yet, but they will be soon. And I am going to just add a little bit of bling here. Again, I'm kind of switching things up. There we go, guys. There it is. That is this week's project. And there you go, guys. So what do you think? Do y'all like this project? I would love to know, what kind of treats would you put in for a pet? I think there would be a lot of fun ideas for that. All right. Paula says she needs to come out with something. They need to come out with something for cats. I would agree. I think this bundle is a little more geared towards the the dogs, than it is cats. They do have the fish, so it's a little bit, but not quite so much. I agree. I think they need something more for cats because I'm a cat lover. All right, guys. So I am going to take off for the week. I hope that y'all have a wonderful weekend. Be safe tonight if you're going to be out trick-or-treating with the family, and we will see you next Friday. And guys, I have the cutest project to share with you next Friday. I have been so excited. I can't wait to share it with you. So do come back, watch me, or at least catch the replay at next Friday, 3 o'clock Central Time. All right, I'm gonna check real quick for comments. Thank you for